Hello, 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 Virgos. Welcome, welcome. How you guys doing? Whew, what a week, what a week. Cannot believe we're at the end of August. I'm doing your reading from the 23rd to the 29th already of August. Can you believe that? For those of you that are brand new, my name is Patti. I'm here to do your intuitive tarot along with divine guided. So this may resonate with you. It is a general reading. If you are here, definitely things pop in as far as downloads and things like that through the whole thing. So a lot of energies that come through. That's why it is divine driven. Whoever decides to come through. So if you pop in, there may be somebody here that just all of a sudden, oh, they're here. So I want to talk to them, or I want to give them a message, put it that way. So hang tight and let's hopefully, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Likes are really big for us YouTube creators. It helps us get our videos out there even more. So even if you're on here for a few minutes, like, man, this is sort of cool, just please hit your like, even if you don't share or subscribe. I appreciate that a lot. All right, so let's get going, guys. I'm going to be doing your divine card, current energy, and future energy. People are like saying, what? So a lot of tarot readers do past, present, future. I do divine, present, future. Future is a lot of astrology. And did you know that you can actually see Jupiter and Saturn tonight with your own eyeballs? I'm so excited. The 19th and 20th, there's a video down below. I just tell you how to do it, where to look at the moon, where to go, and that kind of a thing. So watch that video and you can actually see Jupiter tonight and tomorrow if there's no clouds in your area. And then the full moon on the 22nd, which is Sunday. This is an amazing week. They're all in Aquarius, lots of powerful energies. I can already feel them. And it could be a real pull on your psyche, being that there's like this pull to the lowered vibrational side, and you are going to have to fight to stay on the high vibration. So really watch these pulls between the planets and the moon. And then they oppose the sun here. Let's see, Earth and then Jupiter opposes the sun, I think. Anyway, we'll talk about that on the 22nd with the full moon reading. Or actually, 20th tomorrow with the full moon reading, because I'm gone this weekend. I'm going to be doing some fun stuff with auras. So definitely, hopefully I'll be able to videotape and do some real quick video for you to show you what that's all about as well. All right, so let's get going, guys. So we have the Divines card out. We're going to get the current energy, future energy. And remember, this may resonate with you. It may not. If it does resonate with somebody that pops into your head, might want to share this video with them as well. Okay? Because they're like, oh, wow, that's so-and-so. We do that a lot, don't we? All right. Oh my gosh, he has shown this card I don't know how many times this week. So I feel like I'm just repeating myself with this card, but it's very, very important because you can hold off your blessings if you do not do this. All right. Do you know that you can block your own blessings? Yes, you can. This is very interesting as far as numerology as well, because I'll share that with you as we go. We have a triple fours, by the way. So with that meaning, some things are really unstable, that really want to get in, actually not stable, not unstable. They want to be stable, more balanced, more going into that section of your life and improving. That's definitely, oh, sorry. That's for our aura weekend. I got a text. I'll tell you about that soon. All right. So we're going to be talking about the first card out is Divines, and it is the Spirit of Gratitude. Now, if you've watched any readings this week, it's going to be a repeat because I think he's shown this card 3 or 4 times in readings, 3 maybe at least this week. So Spirit of Gratitude. In prayer, we connect directly to our highest power. It is a way of us to be in communion with the divine, a reminder that our lives are a sacred conversation we are continuously engaged in. Prayer let us know that we are not alone. A power greater than us acts on our behalf and is activated through us, sufficing our hearts, minds with a faith that life affirming, loving, and compassionate. When we pray, we acknowledge that we are only part of the equation of life. What a spiritual aspect is always in operation. We engage in humility, knowing that we are a co-creator partnership and have much to be grateful for. This is so true, guys. We're not the picture. We're part of the picture. We're part of the puzzle. We're part of it. And in all reality, it's not a puzzle because it's very been orchestrated the way that our destinies go, the way that everything begins to happen. Again, this is about details. This is about knowing you personally, authentically you, and knowing what destiny, what path you're on. You could be down the wrong path and you're like, something just doesn't feel right. You're probably right, because that is the divine trying to tell you, hey, I want you to go this way, not the way you're going. I want you to go this other way. I've been there. I've been on that low vibrational thing where it was spiraling down and down and down and down. And then he sat with me on a bench. I could feel his energy. Are you ready? Are you done with this? Are you finally over what you're doing? And I'm like, yes, sir, I'm ready. And I surrendered everything, and then literally life turned around. So really paying attention to that. The reason why I'm telling you this is because we have, remember I said there's 3 number 4s. Your future energy is the 4, okay? But also, too, we have 2 4s in here, but they're also the number 7s. This is about your potential, your ambition, what you want to do, where you want to go with your journey, where you want to go, where you want your destiny to take you. Destiny is the part that moves you to your purpose and your calling. Destiny isn't, I want to find my destiny. No, destiny is the parts that move you, the parts that are connecting, because again, it is not a puzzle. It's an orchestrated thing. People that come in your life, the people that step out of your life, new people come in, new people step out, that kind of a thing. It is all orchestrated to get you to one. But we have free will here, and so that gets in the way sometimes. Okay, and Spirit of Place is about prayer as well. So again, these 2 future prayer, meditation, whatever you want to call it, these 2 cards are the exact same. There's a lot about prayer, a lot about being thankful for what you have. Gratitude, you have to be thankful before you actually ask Santa Claus. He's not Santa Claus. You want to be thankful. You want to say, thank you for getting me up out of the bed this morning. You listen to a lot of people who pray. It's just, thank you for allowing me to breathe today, allow me to walk up. Before I even get out of bed, I do that. I do that. I do not step down on the floor without thanking him. I move my arms, I move everything. Everything works. Thank you, Lord. Because I woke up before, and I woke up with double vision, and I was like, okay, what happened? Well, my eye had a stroke. You know, one of the little blood vessels had a stroke, and I had double vision for 3 months. I had to be driven around. Still had to be thankful, because I was thankful that my whole eyesight didn't go. I was thankful that my whole body didn't have a stroke. I was thankful. You have to find the positive, what to be thankful for in your struggles, your strifes, and your challenges. Okay. And you really need to look at the details of it all, because this is about, 7. about your potential. You have potentials for so many things, but you're not expected to do them all. Okay. Your potential should be sort of 1 or 2 focused, especially 1 if it's really driven, because you want to become a master at that, and go with it. Okay, but this is definitely about your prayer and meditation this week, being thankful, really paying attention to the details in your life, whether they are positive, negative, or, that kind of thing, high vibrational, low vibrational, however you want to put it. Light, dark, shadow work, yin, yang. All right. Oh, wow. Are you serious? You guys, Virgos, are very similar to 6, 7. Oh, what a beautiful ending. You're just not catching it. The ending is your challenge card. That one I always look at to see where your challenge is. The number 1 thing is where your challenge is right now, and somebody's not happy, somebody's not joyful, somebody's not really thankful. They're just more a complainer. They're complaining. They're not paying attention to the good things, the positive things. They're focusing in on the negative things. Because that's the Ace of Cups. And that's your challenge card, which means this is not what you're doing. You're supposed to have peace. You're supposed to have harmony. This is what you're what you're wanting and what you're craving, and that's what you're desiring. However, it's not happening because you're focusing in on the wrong things, and you can cancel out your prayers that way. When you focus in on when you start complaining a lot, complain, it's like Divine's like, oh God, here we go again. Take those off and put them away. Because it's like, okay, they're not even grateful for anything that I'm doing up here or around here. Divine's everywhere because he's energy. But the thing is that the people are not grateful for that. So we have the King of Swords first out, looking for the truth, finding the truth. You're really praying for all the truth and everything positive to come your way. And trying to keep all that low vibrational stuff out because you're paying attention to the details. Virgos are very detail oriented. They're also very analytical. So you're really looking at everything. Don't overlook the spiritual part, though, because a lot of the times you're looking at the things that you can see and not what you can't see. Because what you can't see is where it really is. Pay attention to the smallest details. Red flag, red flag. That's just the way they are. No, red flag. Okay, so that's the truth. We have the Page of Wands and the Sun next. So the Sun is next to the truth because when you walk in absolute truth, there is nothing but light, because that is the way the divine works, because in absolute truth, there is love, and love shows light. But somebody is still really pretty young yet in there, and that could mean that they're level. They're at a different level, that they need to reach a higher level of self-awareness, self-spirituality, that kind of a thing. So they're still pretty young. They're still trying to figure out the details. I don't know who this is for. Definitely trying to figure out the details. Okay. We have the Seven of Pentacles in the center along with the Empress. Somebody's really definitely thinking about their career, thinking about give and take, thinking about what's going to happen. With the Empress, there has to be some oh gosh, she's more of a loving nature, so you have to be kind to yourself while you go through this process. For somebody they don't know how to pray or meditate, or they don't, and they're like, that's so overrated. I don't even do that. Well, that's prayer and meditation is your telephone to divine. That is your connection. That is your whatever you want to call it. If you want to call it a CB radio, if you want to call it a telephone, or whatever you want to call it, that is your connection. And that's your internal connection. And how you know that is through your intuition, or you know which way you want to go. Well, why do you want to go that way? Why? What is the purpose? What is the purpose that you want to go this way and not this way? Okay. Sometimes people think with free will and its logic. That's Earth, which is fine. However, you have if there's an internal mechanism saying, nah, don't do that. Well, logically it makes sense to go this way, but your spirit saying, no, don't, no. The reason why is we have the Queen of Pentacles. So we have Pentacles here. We have about your future, about your work, your career, your path that is coming up. And then again, we have your challenge card, which is the Ace of Cups, that you're really not paying attention to, that you're really not looking at. Are these all upside down? Why is that there? That you're really not paying attention to, and that you're thinking more on the negative side than the positive side. Some Virgos, they're very much a pessimistic rather than a optimistic. Okay, and that keeps you stuck. We'll see if we have the Four of Pentacles come up. And that may keep you stuck in a job that you really should be leaving, but it may keep you in a job where you're supposed to be staying. See, this is the way you have to really pay attention to the details. Yeah. Five of Wands, you're fighting yourself. Or you're fighting with somebody, definitely, and you're trying to get to the truth of it, because the King of Swords is the very first card out. And I think Divine is probably saying, I've got two prayer cards here, two medication. Yeah, I need medication. The two meditation cards out that is telling you, really ask me, let me lead you, let me guide you, let me help you, get on your way to where I want you to be. Because he wants you to be the fullest, the happiest, the joyful filled person ever. But somebody's definitely fighting it. Again, there's a pessimistic here. There's a pessimistic person here. And they're looking at all the negative details rather than the positive, because we only have one sun. We do have the Ace of Cups at the very end. However, that's your challenge card because somebody's not there. How are we going to get to turn this challenge card sort of upside right kind of a thing and really feel that joy that is being given, that peace of mind, is go to divine. Go to divine. There is nothing on earth that can give you that answer. It's the second dimension where a divine lies, where our ancestors lie, where angels and angelic realm lives. That's definitely there. Plus, there's many dimensions beyond that. However, that's the easiest way to explain it. Okay, it's the second dimension. All right, so let's see what else we have here. So we have, yeah, I told you, another four. We really got to be paying attention to the stability that you're at because it's not really there, okay? And the thing is that when it's not there and things are unstable or things, it throws the apple cart completely off. We have 4 4s. We're trying to get that stability back. We're trying to get the truth. We're trying to get our grounding back, our foundation back. But somebody, again, is really pessimistic. They're really looking at their future. They're really fighting everything. Okay, really fighting everything. And then we have the Page of Pentacles, and then they're more worried about money than actually their future and their happiness and their joy. I want to say this is a younger person. I'd say 20s, 30s. Could be early 40s. People are saying, that's early? That's young? Yeah, it is, actually, when you think about it. Because we actually don't grow our frontal lobe, which is our decision-making part of our brain, until we're now, scientists are saying about 24, 25. Before, it used to be, when I was studying psychology, it was 21. So I even had an English professor from England tell me that he would not let his kids go to college until after they were 21 because their frontal lobe's not developed to know what they really want to do for their future. And so he would send them, go do work or go travel, go, see life, and then you buckle down, and then that's probably what you're going to end up doing, because that's true. But nowadays, the kids are, because of the way the kids are developed, is usually 24, 25. That's why you find a lot of young people getting in trouble with criminal justice, studying criminal justice as well. Definitely, you find them going to jail really young because their decision making hasn't been developed yet, and they know what's right and wrong, but they make the wrong decision based on the wrong things. Okay. Anyway, so let's get back to this. That might be somebody that is in this. That's why maybe he had me share. All right. We got the Empress again. Got fighting again. Holy Toledo. And then we have the Nine of Cups. So Empress, where's the other Empress? Somebody needs to be nurtured, but you got to pay attention to the details. Now, this might be somebody of the feminine that is pregnant as well, that is trying to figure things out, trying to get a handle of things, get balance back in their life with the number 4. Because when you figure out you're pregnant, it throws you completely off. But again, we have the number 7 here several times. So that is also about finding your potential ambition. Maybe that's where you want to be. Maybe you want to be a mom or stay-at-home mom kind of thing. But again, we have more fighting and standing up for our standards, our boundaries. Definitely about our boundaries. Okay. We actually need to thank divine for our fights, our arguments, and everything, because it's showing us or teaching us something. I don't fight anymore. I mean, I won't. I don't see no purpose in it. I do give my side, and if somebody doesn't want to listen to that side, that's okay. But I can only share what I know and what I understand. But I definitely can learn from somebody if they disagree with me, so that I can see that perspective and how I can be open to understanding that perspective. And if I need to compromise or change, then that will actually allow me to do that. So why would I fight? Because it's actually teaching me something, or I am teaching somebody something. But we can also agree to disagree, right? So again, we need to be nurturing in that process if we do go there and, say thank you. Thank you for opening my eyes to that. I didn't really see it. I didn't know it, that kind of a thing. We have the 9, which something is coming to an end. But this 9 of Cups is definitely about something good, something happy, something joyful for you. Again, don't fight that. Turn it around, turn that low vibration, that pessimistic vibration, and turn it into a positive. So the immediate time that you start thinking a low vibrational, example, if somebody's got low self-esteem, it's like, I'm just not that good. Zip it, stop it. Just say, you know what? I might not be good at this, but I am good at this. You're turning it around. Maybe I'm not good at this because I don't know it well enough. Maybe I don't know this, so I need to learn more about this. Turn this into a positive. That might be an example for you. All right. I'm going to go to love and relationships here. Whew. I feel like I'm talking a mile a minute today. Definitely, definitely. But don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Please like if you've watched it this far. And also, don't forget Jupiter tonight. 19th and 20th, you will be able to see Jupiter and Saturn. Saturn, not so much, but Jupiter is going to light up big. You'll be able to definitely know it's Jupiter. But Saturn's a little bit further away. Again, go see the video and it tells you how to see all of those. All right. Oh, what am I doing? And then full moon. Full moon. So subscribe, hit the bell, and you'll know when I'm on live for that full moon reading tomorrow. All right. I think I'm on at noon, aren't I? I think. Holy crap. That's not what I wanted. Not what I wanted. Not what I wanted. And that card there. So we have the Gaia's Garden. I think that's how you pronounce it. It's fruition, abundance, reaping what you sow. Karma? But it's also the number 9. So again, this is really a true card for when it comes to being single or dating or moving forward with an intimate relationship. This, you reap what you sow. So if you give love, you'll get love back. If you give sourness, you'll get sourness back. If you give anger out, you're going to get anger back, or you might get shut down completely. So this is really what you want to bring to your life. Become that kind of a thing. Abundance. When we just got done talking about when we hit this full moon, we're actually from the waxing moon to the waning moon, or did I get that reversed? Anyway, we're in the abundance part of it. However, when we hit that full moon and we start going towards the new moon, we're in the waning moon where we have to release things, let things go. And this is the number 9. We want to be able to know what we want to reap in our life, what we want to do. How do you want to be remembered? How do you want your partner to remember you? That is really huge, because once you start thinking about that and keeping that in the forefront, do I want to be remembered this way? Do I want to be remembered as complaining all the time? How do you want to be remembered? Because that's what you want to focus in on. So when you start thinking about being grouchy, complaining, angry, bitter, all those kind of low vibrational energies, then turn it around and say, do I really want to be remembered this way? Because we don't know when our last minute on this earth is. So think about that. Okay. And we do need to look at the bigger picture. The bigger picture is not end with us. It ends through us. Okay. So we actually have the full moon in Sagittarius. Actually, our full moon is going to be in Aquarius, as well as Jupiter and Saturn in Aquarius tonight. So this is really a big thing. The other thing too is that when we look at the bigger picture, we sort of put us second. So we're selfless rather than selfish. Makes a big difference when you are trying to get somebody else's perspective and understanding of somebody else, stepping outside your box and listening and paying attention to somebody else, what their perspective is. You might get a whole new idea about that person or attitude or the way that they think, and you can agree to keep them in your circle or keep them out of your circle. Or you can actually know more about them, and hopefully they will want the same about you. Especially if you're in a relationship, you want to be giving each other's. Why do you go on dates? You want to learn and find out about the other person. You don't want to go find about yourself. And if you want to tell about yourself all the time, that needs to be addressed, because it is not always about us. It is through us that we can grow, love, help, and all that kind of stuff. All right. So this is definitely what you reap, what you sow. What do you want to bring to fruition? And how do you want to be remembered? Even if it's not like when we just remembered when you pass on. When you go on a date and you maybe you don't get along, maybe you're not the right couple, but how do you want to be remembered from that date? Do you want them to walk away, wow, she was a real bee, wow, she's wacko, I don't want to be out with her? No, you just want to be, you know what, she seems like a really nice person, however, I don't think we're just a match. That's how I'd want to go and be remembered. But anyway, that's how that is. So, Virgos, this is your reading today. Don't forget, tomorrow is full moon. Today is Jupiter and Saturn. And all the listing of the videos, the new videos are there for fear and the sexual abuse videos. Those are all down below there for you. Please click on one of the links, watch them. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe to the channel. And we will see you on the 30th. We're at the end of the month, guys. We're at the end of August. Can you believe it? I can't believe it. It's almost birthday month. Well, it is birthday month, beginning of birthday month. So anyway, I hope you guys have a good week. And don't forget to walk in absolute truth and love. Take care now.